Meta releases the demo of a AI artificial intelligence product called BuildABot that could potentially simplify the way we create virtual reality worlds. A new social media app called Truth Social, which is backed by Donald Trump, tops the download charts last week. Instagram now allows cross-posting of Instagram Reels to Facebook, including lots of tools like Remix and ad placement and so on. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. Welcome, I'm Nachi Lazarus, and this is the show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Instagram chief announced last week that they are bringing cross-posting capability to Instagram Reels, where you can take Instagram Reels and cross-post it to Facebook. And this feature, which was being tested in a few countries, is now available globally, along with monetization options, editing tools, remakes, placement in ads, and so on. So the most important thing for you as a church or a ministry to note is that when you produce Reels on Instagram or on Facebook, you can post it to the other platform. I mean, considering that short form video is now one of the top forms of content, I think this is a news that you definitely need to make a note of and pass it on to your content creation team. Last week, Google announced the launch of Checks, a new platform or a tool that is developed under Google's in-house incubator program called Area 120, where they have tried to make the life of mobile app developers easy by giving them a platform that is focused on privacy compliance. GDPR and all those privacy related policies around the world are making things difficult for mobile app developers. They constantly wonder, what's going wrong? Am I in alignment with this privacy policy and so on? So now Google says if you use this platform, which is now available for private beta, you can sign up for early access, and you can now that platform will give you alerts, it will give you dashboards, it will give you insights into privacy compliance issues. So it seems like a useful thing for the app development world. Last week, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg made a demo of a prototype, a product called BuildABot, which is designed to simplify the way you create a virtual world. So the video was very interesting, where he goes and says, let's go to the beach. And the voice-based artificial intelligence creates a beach in the virtual world. And then he's like, let's create a cloud. And then the cloud comes up. And, so basically with your voice commands, you can create a virtual world. So pretty interesting. So there's going to be a time when you probably say, okay, let us build our church with this building, with this chairs and tables and so on. And the spoken word is going to trigger a machine generated art that is going to create this virtual world for you. So pretty interesting. So do have a look at this video. I'll link to all the details in the show notes. Last week, a new social media app on a platform called Truth Social was launched, which is backed by Donald Trump. And on the day of launch, Reuters reported that the app was listed as the top free app on the app stores. It was topping the charts. And leaving politics aside, I wanted to bring this to your notice to showcase a trend where social media seems to be a place where people want to express their opinions. They want to, gather as a community, as an online community. Even when somebody gets banned on the top social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook, we see this trend of they going and starting a new venture, a new platform, a social media platform to express their voice, their messages, and to connect with the community. So something interesting for us to watch out for as leaders of nonprofits and churches, for us to also think about this trend and the behavior of people and the importance of social media. Sony announced the release of PlayStation VR2 virtual reality headsets from Sony, which is the next generation headset from Sony that is going to compete with potentially Meta and Facebook's Quest 2 headset, which is now dominating the market. And it is also rumored that Apple is coming up with a VR headset of its own. So we will make sure that we track that news and let you know when that happens. But it's very interesting to see how all the VR headset space is starting to get crowded with big players. And when organizations like Sony and Apple and Facebook are involved, you can expect lots of development and improvement and progress in this space. So time for you to start thinking about virtual reality for your church and your ministry. I hope that was useful. If you have any questions related to any of the stories we talked about, please leave them in the comment section. We'll make sure we get back to you. If you want to dig deeper, we've got all the source links and details in the description section. We also have them in our news page, nachilazarus.com/news. Do check it out. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.